All right, everyone. This is Sunday, so that means you are going to get your workouts for the fall brawl. So I'm going to be going through those with you. If there's any questions on these, please send us a message. So you can thank this man right here. So I'm going to bring him in for a little cameo appearance as he's drinking his O2 with his pinky up. You can thank Blair for all these wonderful workouts that are coming.
So much fun.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through this one by one. Workout number one is probably going to be everybody's favorite, but you're going to have 6 minutes per partner. Now this does not include your warm-up time, so as Blair has indicated, you can warm up as much as you need to. Once you start the clock, though, that's when it starts. So basically, take your time here, warm up. Once you're ready, we'll start the clock, and you have 6 minutes to find a 1-rep max snatch, and we have said this is any variation. So if you feel more comfortable doing a hang power snatch, you can do that. I don't know why you would do that, but you could if you wanted to. You're obviously going to be taking this from the floor, so you'll be doing a 1-rep snatch in any variation. If you are planning to go heavy, it would probably be best to do a squat snatch, but that's going to also depend on your mobility, right, Mr. Blair? All right. And then you're going to move into a 1-rep max shoulder to overhead from the rack. So shoulder to overhead, you can do any variation: split jerk, push press, strict press. Don't do strict press, okay? You should probably at least do a push press. Any questions, any feedback on that, Blair?
Can they hear me?
Yeah, you got to talk into my microphone.
You don't have to do the snatch first.
Correct. That's also a little tidbit of information.
You do that first.
I would probably do the shoulder to overhead, drop the bar. Is this going to be 1 bar? Can they have 2? 1 bar. Okay, so that's going to take up a lot of time if you have to strip the bar down and put it into the rack. So do this one first, then drop the bar, and then get into your snatch. But it is up to you. You can do whatever you want. You have 6 minutes. So warm up, take your time. I wouldn't spend a ton of time on each. You have 3 minutes roughly, but you probably have 1 or 2 attempts, and then you pretty much call it. You spend most of your time in your warm up and get right to where you want to be. And then your other partner has 6 minutes as well. So it's not both partners in the same 6 minutes. You both have 6 minutes to find, and your score is going to be your total weight combined together. Okay? Workout number 2. It is a 50-calorie row, and you can split this up however you want. So it's 4 times. You can split the calorie rows however you want. So it's 50 calories on your rower. Then you're going to be doing 30 synchro overhead squats. And for RX, the weight is 95 and 65. So synchro. Mr. Blair, do you want to demo synchro with me? So we have our bar overhead. We're going to go down and then up. Okay, we both have to be in the bottom together. So if I go down first, I have to hold it, and then we can come up. Okay, so you notice that we were a little bit out of the sync, but we were met in the bottom. Okay, any questions, any feedback on that one?
Whoever rows second is going to be hurting for the squats.
So he says whoever rows second is going to be hurting in the squats. Correct. So synchro overhead squats, and then you're back on your rower. 50 calories on the rower, split however you want. And then we're going into 15 synchro overhead squats. So it goes 50, 30, 50, 15. And for scaled, we're going to drop the calories down to 40. So you guys will be doing 40 calories on your rower. And then the synchro front squats instead of the overhead squats, and the weights will be 75, 55. Same rules apply for the synchro front squats. You have to be the whole together, and then you come up. So if one gets down there first, he or she has to hold it, and then you guys can come up.
I just thought of something.
Yes, Mr. Blair?
There's no cap. 10 minutes seems pretty solid.
You want to put a 10-minute cap on that?
Yeah. Audibles on the fly, guys.
All right, so Blair just announced there will be a 10-minute time cap on workout number 2. So you do have to push on this, and there's going to be a 1-second penalty for every rep that is missed. So if you time cap, and let's just say you had 15 of those overhead squats left, or the front squats, you're going to just say your score was 10-15. Okay. So then, should we have a tiebreaker, Blair? First time off the rower is a tiebreaker.
Yep.
Okay, so our tiebreaker will be your time off the rower on the first row. Okay, so that's how we'll be able to determine any ties that come in. So you're going to want to push this one, okay? So you have your 10-minute time cap, at least get your tiebreaker on that 50-cal row, and then as you push through it and you time cap, we'll be going off of that. So if there's 2 people that end at 10:15, we'll have the tiebreaker there. All right, so workout number 3 then is for time split as necessary. So we're going to be doing for RX a 1,200 meter air runner. Obviously, you can split that however you want. I don't know, every 100 meters if you wanted to, maybe every 300, 400, whatever. Then you're moving on to 40 bar facing burpees, which is going to hurt. Split those however you want. And then you're moving into 20 sandbag cleans over the shoulders. And for RX, the weight is 150 and 100. Blair, do you have any comments on this one?
I'm like Dave Castro. Twists and turns everywhere we go.
So we're throwing a 15-minute time cap on workout number 3. So a 1,200 meter air run, 40 bar facing burpees, and 20 sandbag cleans over the shoulder. For scaled, you'll be doing an 800 meter air runner, 40 bar facing burpees, and 20 sandbag cleans over the shoulders, with the 100 for the guys and 75 for the ladies. Any, I guess, tidbits there, like words that they could use as a strategy?
Practice the air runner before the workout.
Yeah, absolutely, and then practice your sandbag cleans. All right, we're going to go into workout number 4. Blair, what is our time cap for number 4?
I'm glad you asked, Dave, because I thought about it.
Ooh, we're going to put a 20-minute time cap on workout number 4. And we did call another audible on this one. We announced earlier that it was dumbbell snatches, but Blair, we realized that there was a lot of snatching and overhead work
It's still kind of a snatch, but
We just changed it up. Actually, I think we made it harder.
we did.
Okay,
We made
so
it much harder.
sorry, guys. But it's a competition. We want you to work. It is 80 calories on the Echo bike. You have to use the Rogue Echo bike.
Cannot use the Zebix. You cannot use the Zebix bike or the Assault bike. Has to be an Echo bike.
It has to be the big Rogue Echo bike.
One bike per team. There's 2 bikes. You're only allowed one. You have to share.
Sharing the Echo bike, yes. Okay. Then you're moving into 60 synchro single arm devil's press at 50 or 35 for RX. So synchro. So how are we going to do the standards? Is it going to be on the floor together, or how do you want to do it?
You need to be on the floor together, and the dumbbells need to be overhead together. Those are the only 2 standards.
All right, so we'll be on the floor in the bottom of our burpee. If I get up sooner than Blair and he's still down there, if I'm holding overhead, Blair can come up and then he would lock out as well, and then we can move on. So obviously if I'm overhead and I start to come down and he hasn't up yet, that'll be a no rep. Okay, so synchro, 60 of them. Moving into more 80 calorie Echo bike, split however you guys want. And then our final movement is 60 synchro, single arm dumbbell thrusters at the same weight, 50 or 35. You can switch arms during this if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Probably would be smart, maybe every 10. But for the same rules, bottom and then locked out. Okay, so bottom and locked out. You have 20-minute time cap on that. For scaled, we're doing 60 calories on our Echo bike.
Guys got lucky.
60 on the Echo bike, split however. And then you're doing 50 on the synchro single arm devil press, and the weight is 35-25, and 60 calories on your Echo bike, and then 50 synchro single arm dumbbell thrusters at 35-25. And that is to round out all 4 workouts. We'll obviously post these so you guys can see them. But have fun with it, guys. You can do these in any order you want. You can do them as many times as you want. There may be a couple that maybe the workout number 1, I wouldn't probably do any other ones multiple times. Save yourself. We're going to have fun with the final 2. We're already starting to plan that one up, and we'll make the announcement. You have till Thursday when we close the gym to enter your scores. Friday we'll tally it up, and we'll let you guys know who moves on Saturday for the final.
The final's going to hurt.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get after it. Good luck to you guys this week.